Hey guys, welcome to this video. And in this video, I just wanted to have a little conversation. It's not really a video of me talking about my usual topics, man. I just wanted to come on here and just have, a very authentic conversation and just talk about what's been going on for real. I mean, lately, I can't even understand how I'm gonna describe life, bro. For real, part on the TV is a paid actor. I don't even understand how I'm gonna describe life lately, bro. For real, because I haven't been understanding it. The energy has been so intense lately. It's like, bro, where is all this pressure coming from? Where is all this anxiety coming from? Where is everything coming from? And I like to stay grounded. I've learned, at a certain point that I'm at right now, I have to stay grounded. And staying grounded just has to do with, being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your emotions, being aware of how you're feeling, anxiety, and knowing how to balance all that. So I've just been doing a lot of, mental stimulation basically, and doing a lot of introspection and just going deeper every day. Bro, these past couple of days I don't even understand it because it feels like things are not just moving, bro. It just feels like everything's on a standstill and time keeps moving so fast. That's the scariest thing, bro. Because on the usual, I could always take advantage of the day, like every hour, every minute, I know how to come up with something I could just do and just go with the flow and make the most of my day. Because I know I'm actually like moving in the direction I need to go in, because I've tried so hard to stay true to this path, man. For real, it's not the easiest thing alive, bro. Like anybody who ever made it out, like by themselves, doing what they wanted to do, bro, shout out to the person, man. Shout out to you if that's you, bro. If you got it out the mud, like you said, you were passionate about this and you did everything you could do and you got to the next level, man, I'm proud of you, man. Congrats to you, bro, because I know it takes a lot of work, bro. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of intentionality. It takes a lot of dedication. And just seeing people doing it every day, like that shit is easy. It would make any random person think it's easy as well. And everybody just jumps into it. And when the going gets tough, they get out and cop out and go do something else. But ever since I decided to take this journey, bro, I always knew like I was meant to be on this path as well, of just living my true self, living my authentic self, and doing everything I always wanted to do based off how I felt, not necessarily what I gotta do to survive. Bro, it's the hardest decision I ever made, bro. And every day I'm always wondering if I made the right decisions, bro. But still, you gotta stay grounded, because on this journey, all you need is your mindset. You gotta have the right mindset. You gotta keep your mindset in check. You gotta always be your #1 fan. You gotta always motivate yourself. You gotta always do everything you expect other people to do for you, for yourself. So just me learning that, obviously my confidence has been different, bro. I could see things from a different perspective. I have a different understanding of life. I try not to be so rigid in my perspective. I'm always fluid to changing how I think, how I feel. If I feel like my opinions are wrong, I'm very open to adopting a new perception. So just having all these things I've been through and these past couple of days just made me feel like I haven't done nothing, bro. Like everything I did was just like, it's like I can't even remember everything I went through, bro. For real, if not for these videos I be posting on YouTube, bro, I swear to God, it's like nothing ever happened, bro. So now I'm at a point where all my consistency, bro, I'm always being consistent, posting content on TikTok, YouTube, basically. And it's gotten to a point where I wasn't doing it for validation. I wasn't doing it for the clout. But then I just started doing it based off me wanting to spread knowledge out there, because I've always been fascinated with just talking and expressing my opinions. But then I wasn't really doing it because, I was, up until this year, January, I was, dibbling and dabbling. I was very indecisive if I wanted to do YouTube. But then in January, I don't know, I just met somebody that just made me feel like, oh, I need to do this. And that motivation I was given at that time, it just like switched a whole new flip in me. And ever since, man, I've been consistent every day since January, just posting content, posting content. At first, I didn't know I had no idea what I was gonna be posting, bro, because I'm not a content creator. I don't do content like everybody else. I don't go outside to shoot. I don't do collabs. I don't do none of that. I just be myself, bro. I just talk about what I know and what I learned. So just me having that perspective and feeling like I don't belong. I've always felt like I don't belong. So now that I'm doing this shit, I feel like I don't belong as well, because I haven't seen nobody doing it the way I do it, because everybody's always like, they always gotta, talk about trending topics and everything just to have some type of buzz online. But me, I'm just talking about personal development. And even me too, I don't like hearing it every day, bro. Sometimes I want to just live, and sometimes I want to hear it. I'm like, yeah, motivation. But if I feel like that, I know definitely everybody else feels the same, because they don't want to listen to motivational content every day. They want to listen to it one day, next day listen to something else. Very, very dynamic with the process. So now I'm just like, bro, I don't get the same excitement I used to get posting content. Like, I could always still, I still write. These days I'll be journaling. I write a lot of my thoughts down, all my ideas, I write it down, even before I even draw these days, bro. Like, it's like I'm doing everything to express myself these days, bro. Like, I write, I journal, I post content, I make art. I used to do music, but I haven't taken it seriously in a minute. But I know how to rap as well. But then I haven't tapped into that. I tapped into it back when I was in college, but right now I haven't tapped into that. But then the most I've been doing is just writing, journaling, basically, posting content and making art. I'm making art almost every day, bro. Even if I don't make something spectacular, I just try to create art that day. So I'm very, 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 very conflicted at this point, because I don't know what direction I'm heading in, bro. Like, as confident as I might seem sometimes, like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, I got this shit on lock, bro. Sometimes I get so lost that I'm like, bro, do I really know what I'm doing? Am I really gonna make something out of what I'm like? I don't even have no expectations, bro. That's the funny part, bro. I'm just doing it because I enjoy doing it, because I just want to spread knowledge out there and just put the word out there. Like, yeah, it's possible to get your mind right. Like, so many things I've been noticing in my solitude is like, bro, human beings were so powerful, bro. We're very magnetic. So many things, just knowing how the mind works and changing your mindset, changing your perspective. I've got to learn a lot about that. So I feel like I'm trying to help people as well. But then the energy I've been facing so much resistance, bro. Like, I've always talked about it, like, when you're facing resistance, it just feels like there's a breakthrough coming. But then I don't even see nothing, bro. I don't see no rays of light. I don't see no sunshine. I don't see nothing, bro. It's like I'm just going with the resistance. The more I keep getting over each resistance, I keep facing a bigger one. And sometimes I don't even know if it's what I'm doing or it's internal. So I'm like, bro, I'm doing everything I know how to do with this shit, and I'm still facing resistance. So do I need to look within? Like, all these things like that, to the best of my knowledge, I feel like I've worked on myself to a point where I can handle most situations. I still, get triggered. I still everything every day, but just knowing how to handle it and thinking for a quick second before I react, because the way impulses come in is we feel some type of way and we act on it so strong. That urge is so strong, we just act on it. But me just knowing how to just pause for 1 second before I make that decision is what's changing a lot, for real, because it's so easy to act based off how I'm feeling. If I feel pissed off, I'm just act out. But then before I act out, I always take that little 1 second to just reconsider, like, if I do this, will it benefit me? So many things, bro. Like, I just been learning, like, okay, now that I'm putting out content, bro, like, I'm just doing this shit for real, because I'm just doing it. I don't know what to expect, bro. So it's not been easy, bro. So it's just one thing I just wanted to talk about, just have a heart-to-heart conversation, bro, because most times I feel like I don't really, connect to a lot of people But at the same time, when I see people like give me responses on what I post, I'm always elated because I feel like, yeah, I'm helping people. I'm trying to get people to see things from my perspective as well, so they don't really have to go through what I went through. You know, I've been in isolation for almost a year now. Bro, it's so fucking crazy saying that now. Like, for almost a year, bro, just having faith, having belief, bro. Like, bro, I shut out everything and just started using faith, bro. Bro, as crazy as that sounds, bro, I know. That's why I know this is a chosen path for me, bro, because, bro, I've always been very, very logical. I know what's right from wrong. I know how the world works. I know what's going on. I'm very, very vivid, not living reality, bro. I'm very, very hardworking. Whatever I set my mind to, I just do it. But all of a sudden, bro, I just let that shit go, man. And I've been moving with faith. And just moving with faith, moving with faith, moving with faith. My faith is stronger than anything else, bro. Because I feel like what's meant for me would never miss me, bro. Even if I don't take an inch, what's meant for me would never miss me, bro. That's the mindset I got. While I still, taking inspired steps every time I can, and I still make steps towards my goals. I know that I'm young at this time. Right now is the best time to take this type of risk because I don't have no responsibilities. I don't have no kids. I don't have no families. I don't have nobody I'm taking care of. So it's basically just me and myself. So a minor inconvenience here and there doesn't do nothing for me for the bigger goal, because I know once I can get through this phase, it's a bigger goal, it's a bigger journey at the end. So it's a very lonely road, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm so left behind, everybody's moving on. But then I don't even trip about that, because I believe everybody's journey is not the same. So me comparing myself to them as well is just doing myself a disservice. So it's just one of those things, bro. And just being here by myself, having to deal with all these emotions, it's not been easy, bro, for real. Just sometimes I just overthink. Sometimes I just, feel like, what am I doing? Like, am I doing something very, very, like, am I insane? Like, bro, like, why the fuck did I make decisions like that? But I wouldn't make those decisions if it wasn't part of, this path I'm meant to take. So, because last year I wouldn't have taken a decision like that. 2 years ago, I wouldn't have made a decision like that. So I'm just going with the flow, just rolling with the changes, bro. You feel me? I don't resist change, bro. Like, yeah, it happens, bro. Changes happen. We go through changes, evolution, and things like that. Just a minor discomfort for a greater goal. And ever since I did that, I don't even regret it, bro, because my mindset has changed, and that's one of the best things. So that's the only thing I need to change. So now that my mindset is, constantly getting to where I want it to be. I don't even know where I want it to be, but I'm just very constant. I'm just very consistent with, making sure I keep myself sharp, I keep myself up to date, and just know how to just refine myself to the best of my abilities, bro. So yeah, I mean, it's not been easy, bro. So I'm just putting out these videos so I know that eventually when something happens, bro, in the future, bro, I believe in myself so much, bro. I just say God created us in his image, bro. So God created us, we have God in us, so I might as well just believe in myself. So indirectly, I'm believing in God as well. So just me having that realization, I'm just like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna do this shit. A1. I don't know where it's gonna come from. I don't know what's gonna happen, but just me having that faith and belief and just being consistent, bro. That's just how I feel, bro. Things are gonna work out in the best way possible. But till then, say a prayer for me, bro. But yeah, just keep the energy light, keep the energy genuine, keep the energy authentic, man. Just resonate from whatever I'm feeling, bro. I'm not necessarily trying to pander to anybody's lane. I found my lane, so I'm just walking on it day by day. And yeah, I know things are gonna work out in the best way possible. I just gotta be patient, and once everything works out, I could always come back to this video and know I was on the right path. I made the right decisions, bro. Like, that's one thing, bro. Like, having to make this shit from the mud by yourself, solo, bro, that's the biggest accomplishment, bro. Like, that's the biggest accomplishment, bro. So even if anything is pushing me to give up, I just always remember this, bro. Like, bro, getting this shit by yourself sounds so much better, bro. Like, self-made, bro, that shit is so ill, bro. Dope as fuck, bro. So That's why I'm just going with it, bro. So I could always know that, yeah, I did this shit by myself, bro. Nobody helped me with this shit, bro. Nobody helped me with this shit. And there's so many things I want to talk about, but once I can get my shit straight, I got my life straight. Trust me, I got a whole bunch of shit I want to talk about that I can't even talk about because of my situation right now. But yeah, yeah, if you stayed to watch this video, I just hope you make the right choices, man, and things work out for you, because that's the only way. If I could do it, you could do it as well. If I could go through everything, bro, you could go through everything as well, and just figure it out, man. It's always for the greater good, always for the bigger purpose. Once you can have that in mind. But I'm doing this shit for my kids, bro, for my family, bro, for my wife, bro, I don't even, bro, I'm single as a motherfucker, bro. I don't have none of that shit, but I keep thinking about that. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I'm doing that shit for them, bro. Like, just for them to know that they didn't have to go through what I went through. So, yeah, I'm just very positive, man, very optimistic, and believe that everything is gonna work out. And yeah, appreciate you from the paid actor as well.